Booking a Walt Disney World Deluxe resort means committing thousands of dollars to your vacation before you ever step foot inside a theme park. And when families allocate that kind of premium budget, they almost universally narrow their search to properties sitting directly on the monorail loop. But there is a premium tier property tucked completely away from the Magic Kingdom circuit, surrounding the waters of Crescent Lake. Opened in 1996, Disney's BoardWalk Resort is modeled entirely after the turn-of-the-century coastal towns of the American mid-Atlantic. The architecture and the overall atmosphere draw heavily from the peak amusement park eras of places like Atlantic City and Coney Island. Staying here requires a significant financial footprint, with standard rooms routinely pricing out between $400 and over $700 per night. Yet a large percentage of guests write it off entirely simply because they cannot catch a monorail from the lobby. By doing that, they bypass one of the most efficient logistical locations on the entire Disney property. Paying deluxe-level prices requires matching a resort's specific geography to your family's actual daily habits, rather than relying on standard assumptions. The defining feature of the boardwalk is what you can access on foot. You are mere steps away from EPCOT's International Gateway entrance. You also gain dedicated water transit to Hollywood Studios. You can leave your room, board a friendship boat, and arrive at the park gates in roughly 15 minutes. This split-screen diagram breaks down the reality of those transit times. On the left, reaching EPCOT takes a brief, predictable walk. On the right, getting to Magic Kingdom relies on Disney's buses, taking 20 to 30 minutes on average. Because buses arrive at unpredictable intervals, delays can easily push your morning commute to Magic Kingdom or Animal Kingdom up by an extra 10 to 20 minutes. For families whose vacation revolves heavily around Cinderella Castle and early morning character meets, that daily commute compounds quickly. Waking up early, folding a double stroller, waiting at a crowded bus stop introduces friction that degrades the premium feeling you paid for at a deluxe resort. The boardwalk eliminates transportation stress for an EPCOT-centric trip, but it actively creates a daily hurdle for Magic Kingdom traditionalists. The resort's identity fully materializes after the sun goes down and the theme parks close. The promenade features active, adult-focused nightlife right outside your door, including dueling pianos at Jellyrolls and craft cocktails at the AbracadaBar. It also provides high-end dining versatility. You can walk straight to a signature seafood dinner at Flying Fish or grab dessert at the new cake bake shop. Looking at this checklist of the resort's features, you get premium dining and adult nightlife. But those amenities trigger a distinct warning regarding noise levels for boardwalk-facing rooms. Because the entertainment district stays active, the crowd noise directly below those specific balconies stretches late into the evening, extending well past midnight. This makes those rooms a liability for light sleepers or toddlers. Additionally, finding a fast, budget-friendly meal here is difficult. The boardwalk lacks the expansive, dedicated food courts that you will find at standard value resorts. It does, however, host the Bon Voyage breakfast, a high-quality character dining experience located right on the promenade, allowing you to see characters in the morning without burning a costly park ticket. The entire ecosystem of this property favors a specific rhythm. It is optimized for late-night dining, festival culture, and adult pacing, rather than standard family convenience. Who gets a strong return on investment here? This quadrant chart maps the answer. The ideal match lands in the top right: adults, teenagers, or festival attendees. Conversely, if you fall into the bottom left, first-timers with toddlers requiring Magic Kingdom, you should look elsewhere. If you do fit the target profile, take advantage of the unique amenities. Rent a Surrey bike to pedal around Crescent Lake, or grab coffee from the Boardwalk Deli during the quiet morning hours before the crowds arrive. Choosing your hotel is a major decision, but it is only one piece of the broader Walt Disney World planning ecosystem. To map out your exact resort choices, dining reservations, and budget parameters step by step, you can get the Walt Disney World First Timers Complete Planning Guide for $37 at mydisneybrain.com. A successful Disney vacation isn't determined by spending the most money possible. It's determined by ruthlessly matching your budget to your family's exact behavioral scenario.